always better to do these kind of things after a victory. What's the kind of mood in the squad after Saturday's result?
You're right, it's always better to come in after a win. We've not had many of them recently, but I think we've done well sort of keeping our morale quite high and keeping the spirits high, but had a good session today, and you can see that the mood's really bright today.
It was so good that we built on the Dumbarton result. Everyone talked about it after the game, that we had to try and take that into our league form now. To do that in such emphatic fashion must have given everybody a huge lift.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously Dumbarton's, even though they're a division down, it's a hard place to go, so the fact we scored 5 goals with the conditions gave us a lot of confidence, and the game on Saturday, it's one was crucial. We knew we had to win it. There was no hiding away from that. We scored 3 good goals, started a lot of energy in the game, thought we defended really well and limited their chances, so no, it was a positive day all round.
It was the only thing missing at Dumbarton was the clean sheet right at the very death, so to get that Saturday, like you say, 3 goals, clean sheet, getting that win and closing that gap, it kind of went, everything we were after we got from that game. I suppose now you need to try and take that into Saturday and treat that with the exact same mentality.
Yeah, well, recently we've been scoring quite a bit of goals, which we hadn't been doing previously. So I think what was missing from that was the clean sheet. So the fact we've got one, it's a good confidence booster. But we know we're going to need to be on it again on Saturday. And gutted we didn't get the clean sheet against Dumbarton, but I think we merited it, just a bit unlucky at the end.
Yeah. And to be fair, it was a good finish. But the fact that we've kept Dunfermline out, the fact that we've had that home victory, it means we've got another game here on Saturday before we take the break for Dundee in the Cup. Important then that we go into this one, treat it almost as if it's a carbon copy of Dunfermline and go all out to get another victory.
I think so. Yeah, I think every game until the end of the season is going to be like that. We're going to be looking for maximum points. Another home game, which is a positive. I thought the fans were really good on Saturday, sort of being that 12th man. So yeah, we're just going to look to replicate what we done last Saturday, even though it'll be a different game. Different players, new challenges, we'll be right up for it.
Queen's Park have beaten us twice already this season. We've not managed to get a goal against them, although that was partly because in the home game we had one ruled out. But that's a real incentive as well for us to go and show against an opponent that we've struggled against that we can get results, not just against Dunfermline, no disrespect to them.
Yeah, they're a decent team, Queen's Park. I have to give them credit. They beat us twice, but on Saturday it's a clean slate, or any team in this league can, I think, beat anyone. So we just need to win our duels and be on it on Saturday, and I'm confident we can go and take maximum points.
There was a real buoyancy amongst the support after the game, and I suppose that must have translated right through the squad. And you are a kind of larger squad now, there's a more bodies there, competition for places, people keeping each other going. Have you felt that kind of difference the last few weeks as bodies have started to come back and we've had that wee bit more option?
I think so. Ever since we came in, we've been sort of light on bodies, not had a lot to come off the bench and sort of impact game, and then we've got a really healthy squad now in competition for places, which ultimately ups people's games. And the fans, you've seen it even when Rhys come on, like they were right behind that, and credit to them, they've been resilient with us, so we really appreciate the support now, and we hope to keep the results coming for them.
The game itself on Saturday, I suppose we can't let, in the same way we didn't let the bad results get us too down, because you're right, the mood in the camp and in the stadium's always been positive and been good. We can't let it get us too carried away either. We've got to keep our feet in the ground, because football, this league in particular, can give you a kick when you don't expect it.
No, I think the last thing we're going to be doing is getting carried away. Like, we're still right at the bottom of the league, but what we've got now is a lot of bodies coming back, a lot of quality boys that have been back are now getting up to speed, showing what they can really do, and we're a side with a bit of momentum, so long may that continue.
Brilliant. Flynn, thank you very much, that's great. Rhys, obviously everyone a lot happier after that victory on Saturday. I suppose the difficulty for you will be making sure that we keep that level and set that as the kind of the minimum for how we perform and how we go forward.
I think the performance on Saturday was kind of deserved, and probably you get your just rewards given the fact how much application and kind of effort that the boys have put into it, and maybe been a little bit more unfortunate the last few weeks. But like you said, the big thing is obviously to to make sure that we try and get a lively consistency and try to build on that. We don't want it to be just a kind of winning a game and then kind of drawing or losing a game, and we want to try and get that running consistency and obviously try and prepare ourselves up the league a wee bit.
Another home game, so Queen's Park coming to visit us, does that give us an extra advantage that we can try and build on that? Same place, supporters will come out with that extra wee bit of buoyancy perhaps, having got that result and that performance as well?
Possibly. Again, I think regardless, it's a game that we'll be looking forward to because we've come off the back of a positive couple of results. You can start to obviously see confidence that just comes naturally with good performances and good results. A few goals in there as well, so naturally the boys have got a bit more spring in their step, but listen, it'll be a tough game regardless, and being at home, obviously we'd like to think that we can go and build on the kind of last two performances. Like I said, I think Saturday, probably having that home advantage, working on things all week and being able to get boys back and kind of implement the kind of ideas that we've been looking to do. Boys executed it really, really well, but looking forward to the game Saturday.
Queen's Park have had a sort of strange wee period since their last game against them. I think they've only had the 1-7, but in that run the win was against Livingston and they drew with Falkirk, so even if the results haven't been consistent on their side, by no means is it going to be an easy task.
No, and listen, that's the same for anyone in this league. Results are kind of varied most weeks. There's always a wee kind of surprise or one that you weren't expecting, and listen, they're going well. It's still early on in the season, kind of halfway through. And obviously they'll be looking to come and try and rectify that. Like you said, they've maybe not had the best of results in recent times, but they'll be looking to come and try and kind of capitalise on kind of early position and stuff as well. But hopefully we can go in and have a right good positive training week, building that kind of confidence and momentum, and go and get 3 points again on Saturday.
We're speaking the day of, but they're playing tonight in the Trust Trophy semi-finals. Do you expect that to have any bearing? I suppose if they get a win, they might come in with that extra wee boost of confidence. Again, depends on obviously the result and how you look at it, I suppose. I don't know if there'll be changes or if it's a kind of full strength team. Playing midweek can always be a positive or a negative, depending if you get that positive result or it's a negative result. It's always a cliche that they've had a game midweek, they could be a bit leggy or tired, but then they get a positive result tonight, then they've got that kind of monkey off their back, they're coming in a wee bit more confidence than what they did the previous week. So we've just got to kind of take it as we're expecting the best Queen's Park that we can possibly face, and focus on ourselves. It was obviously a lot was made of it, that it had been such a long time since we'd won a league game. Have you noticed a difference in the squad, the impact that it's had, or I suppose given that we beat Dumbarton before that, is it much the same as it was last week? No, listen, I think the boys' effort and application, I'd said that kind of to you last week and probably sound like a broken record the last few weeks. It's been clear, and I've kind of said it, and it's easy to say that when you're coming off the back of kind of so many defeats in the league position, but I said that we're not a million miles away. I strongly believe that, and I strongly still do believe that you seen on Saturday that, listen, we still weren't up to where I would like us to be, but there was real good performers, real good performance as a team, loads of things to like about the game, and thoroughly deserved it. If anything, maybe could have been a couple more, but it's getting healthy kind of squad again, getting options from the bench. You look at the subs and stuff that we made later on in the game, kind of you're comfortable in the game, you're winning 3-0 and you've got the firepower that we had at the side of the pitch to come on and give us a different kind of dimension, and we'll need that going forward. To stress that after the game, that yes, it's one result, and of course it's been a long period where we've been searching for that win. We've got it, so that hopefully breaks a wee duck and we can start to kind of get together and look forward to stringing a few results and a bit of momentum together. Speaking of squad options, everyone come through the weekend okay? No one carrying any kind of extra knocks or new injuries? Nah, we couple of bumps and bruises, but nothing that's alarming longer term. Obviously we've got a few others as well, like say Mason and Reedy, who are not a million miles away. We'll get some more training load into Wheelie and McStravitt. I think him coming on, probably tell yourself, felt a little bit rusty and whatnot. It's going to take him a few games, we understand that, but it was pleasing and good just to get him a wee taster back out in the pitch, and for all his efforts and hard work that he's put in the gym and in the rehab side, to get that wee taster, the light at the end of the tunnel was pleasing for him, and managed to make, I think it was 5 subs as well, which is first time I've managed to do that in a long time. So listen, everything's positive for our end. The players' side, of course, naturally they come in with that wee bit of extra spring in their step. Looking forward to training a good session in that today, and we'll go and try and get 3 points on Saturday. Rhys, brilliant, thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.